coaches, athletes, and yourselves as fans with respect. Be kind, be proud, be loud. And now for the visiting starting lineups. Number 4, Liam Alver. Number 44, Brady Meehan. Number 51,
doing the whole
Brady
roster?
Tersasimo.
Yeah, just the starters.
Number 5, Torn McGodrick.
Maybe not.
Number 3, Justin Nanayarkare. Number 21, Will Packard. Number 11, Holden Smith. Number 7, Seamus Egan. Number 23, Matthew O'Mara. And starting at goalie today for the Red Wolves, number 6, Charlie Doyle. The Red Wolves are coached by Max Sasasa.
Max? Did he say?
I think so, yeah.
And now for your starting.
What's your head coach's name, Max?
Number 1, Josh Larkin. Number 4,
Number 1 is light up.
Number
Is he?
Emerson Staba.
So Farmington beat him.
Number 7,
Farmington beat him last time. Though.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Are we on all 12 games?
Yeah.
10? All right. Start at 9 still?
I assume.
Oh.
By Walt Stefano, assisted by Peter Velakis. Dylan Busby. Now, those who can stand and remove your hats, please rise for the national anthem.
Let's go have some fun.
Can't lose.
White on me. Facing it, guys. What's up, fellas? You bring it in, guys. There you go. That's 5 yards. Good luck, guys. Hurry up, guys, hurry up.
It's a beautiful day for lacrosse here at Farmington High School. The CIAC Class L playoff matchup with the number 9 Conard Red
He's in, John.
are visiting the number 8 Farmington Red Hawks as we almost get a shot on net from Farmington. I'm here joined with former Suffield lacrosse player Zach Lawrence. Zach, how are we doing today?
Good, good. Great day for some lacrosse. We're ready.
Absolutely beautiful day here, 81 and sunny, and not a cloud in sight. The Conard Red Wolves in black going from left to right across your screen. The Farmington Red Hawks are in white, shooting from right to left. Conard is on attack early on in this one. About a minute and a half in already. It's a good game between Conard and Farmington, two CCC rivals. They met almost exactly a month ago. We're here at this field, Farmington eking out a 14-11 win. What are we expecting here from this one?
No, I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a brawl. Fortunately, as we know, last week Conard did take a tough loss, but we know this team could bounce back and rebound. They got some great goal scorers, but hey, Farmington, we know they can battle.
Absolutely. They've got 8 wins in their last 10. They failed to win their CCC division as the number 1 seed. They lost in the first round to Wethersfield, a disappointing end to their conference tournament for the Riverhawks. But new life for the home teams in the state playoffs. But they are on the back foot to begin with. It's Pickard with the ball for the Red Wolves. Now Alver. And if there's one name you've got to mention when talking about the Red Wolves, it's number 5 midfielder Torin McGoldrick. Had a spectacular game in that conference tournament loss to Glastonbury, scoring 5 goals on his own when they lost to the Guardians. But he's definitely one to watch for Conard, as well as a Western New England commit, Brady Sursasimo. He's committed to the Division III school as Farmington gets a shot off, saved by Doyle. Between his legs. It was a good shot from Ruzbisson, but Doyle was able to get down quick enough to make the stop.
A little overthrown there. But we know that Conard's got a great attack up front. Like you mentioned, McGoldrick's a dog. Liam Alver is a special breed. But we'll see how they play today, especially facing Farmington, who beat them early in the year.
Yeah, so Conard looking for the get-back win to advance in the playoff round. It's a 9-8 game, so one of the most exciting rounds, one of the exciting games of the round. As Pickard will bring it up. He's got some space, so just hang on to the ball for the time being. Pickard makes the run in. Gets past first defender, good pass. It's just overhit for Sursasimo. Couldn't grab onto it. McGoldrick will pick it up. Gives it to Meehan. Meehan takes a long shot. Saved. And Farmington will have it. They'll give it back to their goalkeeper. Tyler McMahon starting in net for the Riverhawks. By the goal, Ruzbisson. Looking for options here. Pressed up by Holden Smith. He'll get beyond Smith. Gets beyond another defender. Smith recovers and a wayward pass, but able to pull down by Emerson Stamball before he's knocked off the ball. Picks it right back up off the ground. Gets a shot. It's wide. And Doyle's deep enough, and it'll be a Conard ball.
There's some good defense there. Good hit. Don't let anyone in the middle clog up the passing lanes. That was a good sequence there from Conard's defense.
Yeah, well done from Conard. Farmington didn't have anyone beyond the net, so they won't be able to retain the ball after the shot, but a wayward pass from Doyle, and Farmington has it right back. Michael Campagnano with it. Ellis Pickett, one of the seniors, one of the many seniors on this Riverhawks squad. Looks to press, gets past Alonzo. Now it's Josh Larkin. He gives to Ruzbasan, who drops it.
Little stumble there.
And it's picked up by Holden Smith, who still has it. He gives it to Justin Naniakara.
Good pass.
Good pass from Naniakara. McGoldrick's on his way. McGoldrick shot. He misses just left of the post. But Conard will retain the ball. Sir Sosmel was back behind the net. That's Meehan.
You did mention that McGoldrick, he had a great game last week. He was a focal point of their offense. Maybe today he'll be the star as well. Or maybe a little help from Liam Alver and company too.
Yeah, it was a spectacular showing from McGoldrick. Just not enough to defeat the currently now 8th ranked Glastonbury Guardians, ranked by Connecticut Insider. Meehan looks to go forward with it, unable to. Gives it to Alver. Alver pressed by his man, dumps it to Sir Sosimo. Sosimo running up, unable to get a shot on goal, turns. Alver, now McGoldrick. To Meehan. Meehan will run towards goal. Nice little spin move. Gets the shot off himself. Believe it's been saved, or off the post at least, but nonetheless doesn't go in. Still side 0-0, 6 minutes in. Meehan drops it behind the goal. McGoldrick. Jackson Lewis. Rushed in. Tried to find McGoldrick, just too high from him, from Sir Sosimo. A little collision in midfield, but nothing too worrisome. And Conard keeps the ball. Conard keeping the pressure high. And we saw this early on in their game against Glastonbury. They kept the pressure on. They got 2 early goals to surprise the Guardians, but just unable to hold on to that lead and eventually falling in this title game.
Yeah, I feel like they ended up just looking stale halfway through the game. Glastonbury was all on top of them. I mean, the way their defense and attack was getting on Conard, they couldn't do anything about it. But hopefully they come out with a more different approach this game. Maybe not taking so long with, possessions and, getting more shots on net. Definitely want to see that.
Yeah, and Conard looking to repeat a run of last season as Farmington takes an early timeout. Last year, Conard made the semifinals in the tournament, beating both CCC opponents on the way, Wethersfield and Simsbury, before falling to Fairfield Ludlow in the semifinals. As for Farmington, they were knocked out at the first ask away at Newtown, also in the 9-8 game. So some familiarity for the Riverhawks. They're seeking their first tournament win since 2023. Coach Walt Stefanow looking to right some wrongs of years past.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it's a good opportunity today to right the wrongs. But, hey, definitely Conard's trying to say something about that. And, we got a juicy one on us.
Yeah, certainly. And Conard do have some phenomenal wins on their resume against Southington and Summers, who solid opponents they met in this season. But Farmington has a same impressive win against Wethersfield and Lewis Mills. Obviously, they did succumb a defeat to Wethersfield in the CCCs. So left a bad taste in the Riverhawks' mouth. So Farmington will get the ball after the timeout. Logan Ruzbasan has it. As referee blows ball back into play. Ruzbasan looking for options, trying to make a move. Gets past his defender. Was recovered. Smith gives it to his teammate Stanball. Stanball spin move. Stanball shot. Just high Farmington retains possession. Solid shot from Stanball. Definitely a good move to get behind his defender and give him space for that shot. But just unable to put it on frame.
The Conard sticks are very active this game. I mean, the way they're hitting, I mean, right there. I mean, sticking and poking, poke the ball out. I mean, I like the way the defense is being aggressive early.
Absolutely. Ball's on the floor here near midfield, but Farmington able to pick it up, retain possession. It's Joshua Larkin.
Those were good checks.
There we go with the long pole. Maybe we see a long pole goal.
Saw one in the CCC finals. Glastonbury scoring a long pole goal. A great shot, in all honesty, against a Conard down a man. As a shot from Larkin, it's in.
What a goal
And
there.
the hosts take the lead. And we were just talking about a long stick goal. Josh Larkin, long stick midfielder for the River Hawks, gets his first of the game and pretty much scored just from picking it up. I don't think he passed it to anybody.
No, yeah, I believe he did that all himself. I mean, that was a great move and a great shot. I mean, wonderful shot. It's definitely hard to shoot with a long pole, but he made it look easy.
Great goal from Larkin to get it past Doyle. Doyle, all credit to him, a phenomenal goalkeeper, the young sophomore. Thrown into net in just his second year at Conard. Whistle blown dead for a foul against Stanball in the face-off. So Conard gets the ball. McGoldrick will be the one to pick it up.
No, I hear you. Here you go.
Yeah, the star of the show last game, for sure. McGoldrick is a very, very important piece of this team.
Absolutely. You see Alver with it to the side. It's Hersosimo going all the way across to Meehan.
You know, Conard did take a big push too, or big loss too, with the loss of Jordan Lawson, who, you know, we've seen him light up the net and get tons of goals, but, you know, being down him definitely is hurting them as of late.
McGoldrick, good fake shot. Gets the second shot, and it's in. And Liam McGoldrick on fine scoring form, and he continues it to tie this game up at 1 apiece with 3.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Phenomenal piece of play from the midfielder. Fake shot to lose his defender, and his second shot had no chance for Tyler McMahon in goal.
You guys warmed up yet?
Yeah, as we've been saying, McGoldrick is the star of the show, and he continues it today. I mean, what a fabulous goal there from him to start it off for Conard.
Yep.
We begin play once again with the face-off. Bunch of players around the ball. No one's been able to pick it up yet. Still nothing.
Play on.
But it's going to be a foul against Farmington, so Conard get the ball.
Would have been a push.
And it's going to be Nani Akara to bring it across. Nani Akara goes to Sersosimo. Go wide to Meehan. And now Pickard. Up to McGoldrick. Conard's going to play it around. Say await an opening. McGoldrick at the top. We've seen two different attacking styles from each team. You know, Conard just playing around so they could find that open spots. For Farmington, they're starting it from the same position. They're starting it from the left side and trying to force the path to goal almost. And we'll see which one is, I guess, the better strategy. Who employs it better as the shot goes wide from Meehan.
Yeah, kind of like last game too for Conard. That with Glastonbury, they hold the possession. You know, I mean, we see them trying to set up and get in the middle, get guys open, but we're not really seeing. You know, I mean, we do see more this game, plenty of more shots, but we got to see them go in. That's for sure.
As we see some good play, Alvarez a shot, but just beyond the corner. It does remain Red Wolves' ball as we approach the 2-minute mark in the quarter. Meehan to Nania Kara. Now Alver. Serge Osmo beyond the net. Going forward. Dumps it off. Meehan looked for a shot, decided not to. Gives it to Nania Kara. And he'll give it to McGoldrick. McGoldrick gets by his first defender. Torrin McGoldrick running in. Torrin McGoldrick will get his second of the game. And the Red Wolves take a 2-1 lead here in Farmington. Great run from McGoldrick.
Yeah, he's a star. I mean, wow, off rip already. I mean, 2 goals for his name.
Just a little shimmy to get beyond his defender and just slotted it right beneath McMahon's legs. And Conard have taken the lead in Farmington.
Good. Good, man. Show me down.
Face off. It's won by
Look at Larkin.
Thought Farmington was going to win it. Larkin just taking longer than expected to pick it up, but it's knocked out from behind. Larkin still has it. Larkin flips it forward, trying to find Ruzbassan, but instead it's grabbed by Doyle. But it looks like Conard was offsides or foul against Farmington. No, foul against Farmington. So Conard will get possession. Doyle pressed by Ruzbassan, but able to find Holden Smith. Smith will go back to Doyle. Doyle going on a bit of an adventure forward, and just a misplaced pass to Lawson. No, sorry, Egan. And Farmington have the ball back.
Yeah, crazy sequence there. I'm surprised, it was a great save by Charlie Doyle. I mean, Larkin was all over that.
Yeah, had to reach out of his crease a little bit to grab that one to prevent Ruzbassan from grabbing it. But just a misplaced pass. He's a bit far out. He's lucky he went out of bounds instead of into a Farmington stick. Stand ball. Running around, looking to find something. Back to that left side for Farmington. They really like attacking from this left side. Stand ball's passed too high for Ruzbassan as it rolls out of play.
Tough pressure there.
Definitely so, and it's Smith's run out of bounds, so Farmington will collect the ball back. Ruzbassan, good move to get by Smith. Tries to dump it in front of the goal, but it's blocked. Still unpicked up. And Doyle finally has it in his net, or in his stick, so it'll be Conard to run out the clock. 12 seconds left here in this quarter. Doyle up from his net. Gonna launch it. Finds Meehan. Meehan has space. Will he shoot? 1 second left. Chooses not to. That'll be the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, it was a good little attempt there from Farmington at the end. I thought they were about to get one in there. Good move by, the Farmington attacker. But, Egan, the defender, came up, fabulous.
It was a great quarter for both sides. Farmington taking the lead through Josh Larkin, the long stick midfielder, for Torrin McGoldrick, scoring 2 goals to give his Red Wolves the lead at the end of the first 12 minutes.
I didn't see anything.
And it's like I was saying, Farmington, they really want to attack from that left side. They're always finding, it's mostly Ruzbassan who's starting the attack on that left side, and it's been working kind of. Ruzbassan's been setting up some great plays for his attackers. They just haven't been able to finish the ball. He played a great pass to James Moravicek in front of the net, but Moravicek just unable to catch it and put it in the net, and Conard has the 2-1 lead.
Yeah, Ruzbassan. I mean, he's been a good way to run through him. Early on, definitely for Farmington, and like you've been saying, they love attacking on that left side, and they're gonna continue doing that. I feel like that's definitely their approach. I mean, right now we've seen Conard high in possession, but we'll definitely see how thing goes.
Yeah, it's going to be a great first half as we take a trip to our third member of our team. We go to a sideline reporter, Leo Kubikoff. Leo?
Great first quarter for both teams. Conard, great team. McGoldrick just needs to keep stepping up. I mean, along with Brady Sarasmo, but McGoldrick, if he just keeps going, and great defense from both teams. Aggressive defense from Conard, which was impressive, and Farmington. Also, their goalie really impressed me this quarter, and let's see, along with this game, and race to see who can play Notre Dame in the next round of this tournament.
Guys, I wouldn't walk out here. I don't want to flag it. Come on.
Farmington versus Conard. If you're just joining us, it's 2-1. Torrin McGoldrick scoring both the goals for the Red Wolves is Josh Larkin with the goal for Farmington as he wins the face-off, and they're down quick on offense. Farmington not wanting to stay behind for long as a pass, great block, and Conard will go down with it now. Meehan drops it, pressed hard, and it's grabbed by Dylan Shea. He launches it forward, quick counterattack for Farmington. And Ruzbasan trying to create something for the Riverhawks.
Yeah, again on that left side.
Yeah, and Coach Sarsasno will definitely note that during his team talks. Great shot from Ruzbasan, just wide. Yeah, Coach Sarsasno definitely will make note, might start to press heavy on that left side. Just completely shut the side down, completely shut down Ruzbasan as he's creating most of these chances for the hosts.
Yeah, definitely try to stick your best defender on that left side. Put him on Rubazan, maybe put Nana Yakara or Egan, someone to put a body on him and press high.
Moravicek running behind the goal. He gives it to Ruzbasan, and another shot from the senior attacker. And once again, wide of Doyle's net.
Gentlemen, we need balls on the end line, please.
Yeah, I like the way Farmington's attacking here. They're definitely holding possession, but they're setting up good angles to get players and good shots on net.
Farmington looking to tie this game back up as they're free in the middle of the park. Can't find the shot. Long shot, just wide. It's a good shot from Pickett. Definitely slightly more accurate, and that might have been the equalizer that Farmington were hoping for. But instead, it's wide and brought back into play by Landon Carrier. Carrier going across. Finds Moravicek, but Moravicek can't do anything with it. Moravicek looking for Larkin. Larkin dropped it originally, but tries to truck Meehan out of the way.
O'Mara, that was good defense there, but you just got to hold on to it and get it off to your attackers. Oh.
Yes. Farmington looks to take it. Farmington looks to take advantage of a quick restart. And Doyle will step out of his crease. He's got time, he's got space, and he'll find Nani Akara near midfield. Nani Akara to bring it across for the Red Wolves. Gives it to Alver. Now Sir Shasmel behind the goal. Meehan. Ref in the way, but able to get it off to Picard. And now Nicholas Alonso will join on in the attack, as will McGoldrick. Meehan to Picard. And he'll find McGoldrick.
Yeah, good sub in there from Conard to get your top goal scorer out there at the moment. Definitely for sure. None of your car is good, but
Softball running in, finds Meehan. Took a deflection, confused the goalkeeper a little bit, but he was able to make the save nonetheless. And Alvar has his shot, and Liam Alvar has his goal. It's 3-1 for Conard, and the Red Wolves off to a great start here in Farmington. Looking to avenge that earlier loss, and they seem to be on the way to doing just that.
yeah, it was a good goal there from Liam Alvar. We know he's a good goal scorer. Sorry there, but you know he's a fabulous goal scorer, and you know the way he approaches the attack. I mean, you don't see anything like that. That was great.
Picked it up after McMahon saved Meehan's shot and took no second chances and was able to find the back of the net. As Conard will send it back to Doyle to reset the attack. Doyle will give it to Smith. Rusbasson pressing him, but they'll get by him with ease. Holden Smith was looking for Sersasmo. Sersasmo couldn't pick it up quite immediately, but was able to do it off the bounce. Gives it to Meehan. Now McGoldrick. On the net, Sersasmo gives it to Meehan. McGoldrick. Still looking for something. Conard just holding on to possession, doing it nicely. Almost like a game of Ring Around the Rosie. Meehan now behind the net. Running into goal. Meehan gets his shot off. And go out of bounds, and it'll be Farmington ball. No Red Wolf deep enough to retain possession. It'll be Dylan Shea to bring it back in for the Riverhawks. Couldn't field it cleanly, but retaining possession. It's Alex Kutz. Goal McMahon able to get it off. Misplaces the pass, and McGoldrick has it. McGoldrick's running with it with speed. Finds Sersasmo. Sersasmo turns shot. What a goal from the D3 commit, Brady Sersasmo. And the Red Wolves off to a flying start. 4-1 now in the second quarter. And Coach Sersasmo's got to be happy about this one.
That was a great goal from Brady. I mean, he left that back of the net vibrating. I mean, he ripped that shot in there to catch it after the wayward pass from the goalie, but able to get on top of it, McGoldrick, and feeded it right to him, and he ate for sure, and that was a great goal.
Great pass from McGoldrick, and Sersasmo on the spin move gives Conard a comfortable 3-goal lead. As Nania Kara now running towards goal. He gets it poked out of him by Larkin, and Larkin will go cross pitch, finding Breton Phillips. Phillips running towards goal. Farmington still has it. Shot comes in from Creamer, but saved by Doyle.
Yeah, great save there.
Unable to field it cleanly, and Farmington right back on the attack. Once again, Farmington's pass knocked down, and Conard can reset.
Yeah, Conard's definitely coming in today with a different approach from last week. I mean, their sticks are active. I think we got a timeout.
There'll be a timeout on the field.
But again, I mean, they're coming in with a different approach this game, I feel. I mean, they're attacking strong, and especially defensively, their sticks are more active. I mean, we see those long poles blocking passing lanes. They're getting bodies on guys. I mean, they're bumping. I mean, we've seen a lot of physicality this game, and I love to see that for a lacrosse game, that is for sure.
Yeah, I love to see it. Love to see a good physical game, especially with so much on the line. Conard haven't won on this turf since 2022. They've had some wins at home, but just away from home here in Farmington, they can't find anything.
There's no way. Oh, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah. So, whatever. It's all right. I mean, it's competitive. They're rushing and clear. It's like, dude, you know, I just turned to be behind, you know?
If you're just joining us, Conard with a 4-1 lead over the Riverhawks. Red Wolves Lacrosse is presented by WHCI. Coverage throughout the lacrosse season on West Hartford Community Interactive is sustained through community support and tax-deductible contributions, helping ensure that local programs and student-athletes continue to be seen and celebrated.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Clock's on.
And as I was saying, everything on the line is a 9-8 game. You never know what to expect as a 9 versus 8 game. One of these close games, it can go either way, but Connecticut Insider is backing the Red Wolves in this one. They think the Red Wolves will get the upset here in Farmington. And if they can, it's a big game upcoming as they could potentially face the #1 seed in Notre Dame West Haven, or they will be hosting the Middletown Blue Dragons.
Yeah, that'll be a test for them for sure. I mean, we know this Conard team's a great, lacrosse club. We love the way they play, and Farmington, they battle. They're a tough team too, but we got a great hand on her, great game so far, but Conard with the early advantage, and I think that's going to stick.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's just the playoff experience. Conard has that playoff winning experience as they made the semifinal run last year. They won in the semifinals of the CCC earlier this year, defeating Simsbury as Sir Sosmo unable to connect on that spinning shot.
Yeah, so for a lot of these guys, it's not new to them, definitely. Postseason games, that is for sure.
Absolutely not. For Farmington, they don't have the experience, playoff winning experience. They lost in the semifinals to Wethersfield this year in the CCC. They lost to the first hurdle last year at Newtown. They haven't won a playoff game since 2023 when this senior class was just freshmen. Big collision behind the net, and it's going to be a Conard ball as Alonzo picks it up.
But as you were saying, though, I mean, that lack of playoff experience can definitely come back and bite you. But, I mean, so far early in this game, Farmington's definitely battling and playing tough, but we got to see if they can survive that all 4 quarters.
Yeah, it's going to be definitely a hard ask for either team, as especially so far from home. Meehan has it for the Red Wolves. Looks and cut inside, unable to do so. Another shimmy, but still not able to get past his defender. Alver goes to Sir Sosmo behind the net. Picard. Man falls down, but Picard chooses not to run at goal. Instead, he'll go behind goal and gives it to Alver.
Farmington's being a little more aggressive here with their sticks. They're not trying to let anyone get by them.
Can't let in any more goals here. You got to have a solid defensive performance just to get back into this game.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Meehan has a shot. Meehan finds the back of the net. Bouncing shot from Meehan, the freshman, scoring today. And it's 5-1. The Red Wolves have taken the lead. And I don't know what Farmington can do to stop them.
I don't know, man. I think as we were talking about how they hold the possession and hold that ball, last game it definitely kind of hurt them. But, I mean, this game I think it's working in their advantage, getting the defense tired, having them rotate all the time, and, definitely, wears you out. So I think the way they're playing today it's a big up for Conard, that is for sure.
Yeah, Farmington absolutely need to get something going as they look to win the face-off. Whistle blown. It's against Conard, so Farmington will have the ball. as Farmington takes his timeout. 4.5 minutes to go. And a spectacular game if you're a Red Wolves fan. If for the Riverhawks, not as much. They started off hot, getting that early 1-0 lead, but since then it's been all Red Wolves here in Farmington. We'll be back when we return at the end of this timeout.
He was getting up, I just. Stay hydrated, guys. A lot of running here. Right, sir.
We're back at the end of the timeout. Conard leading 5-1. Timeout called after a penalty called against the Red Wolves. So Farmington having the ball in the attacking half for what seems like the first time in ages as Ruzbazan rips off a shot, but is off the post and goes out of bounds. So stay Farmington ball, stand ball to bring it back in. Stand ball, get by his first defender. Tries, gets by a second, has a shot, but it's once again wide.
Yeah, I think that timeout, for Farmington, you know, Coach definitely probably gathered his guys, tell them, let's calm it down, let's get things together, you know, straighten ourselves. And, you know, Ruzbazan definitely trying to get one here, but Conard's defense is tough this game, that is for sure.
Great defense from Conard, and Ruzbazan has been pretty shut down as a flock of Riverhawks around the ball. Larkin pulled it out.
He wanted to rip that one.
Larkin begging for the shot, but whistle blown for a foul. So Conard have the ball as Naniakara brings it back across midfield, and what seems like once again Conard's in the attacking half. Naniakara couldn't hold on to it as it's picked up by Cutts. Alex Cutts, he'll take it across midfield. Spin move to get by McGoldrick. Another spin move before he drops it off to Moravicek. Moravicek looking for options. He'll find Ruzbazan. Ruzbazan, long shot, saved by Doyle. And Moravicek just couldn't put the rebound in as Ruzbazan looks for another shot. Instead, he'll give it to Phillips.
Good D there from Egan. I mean, the stick and pokes and the way they're, you know, using their poles. I mean, it's fabulous the way they are on defense right now.
Conard definitely being aggressive on defense, learning from the mistakes in that 14-11 loss to Farmington earlier this season. Farmington running in. It's stand ball. Doesn't able to get anything. Larkin. Long pull, has a shot, but just could not put it, really just control it. It just flew right up in the air. A nice little arc, could have gone over a mountain and right into Doyle's stick as Meehan gets a shot on the other end. And it's hit off a Farmington player with power, and he's down in some pain.
Yeah, you never want to see that. But going back to the Larkin play, I mean, it is hard to shoot with a long pull. I mean, that was a great shot, though, for sure. Or he didn't even get it off, really. But, I mean, great way to battle through it and hold on to it and at least attempt to try to get one off. But nonetheless, I mean, Farmington's definitely got to try to get a goal here to get back into it and try to get some mojo.
Aiden Gutnick, the one down, the junior defender, as he'll limp off.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right.
Absolutely. A lot of seniors in this game for Farmington. Kootenai, one of the few non-seniors, with Patrick Creamer and Tyler Mann, both sophomores.
Yeah, maybe all the seniors for Farmington, you know, with the experience of playing this game, probably, hopefully, can come into fruition and help them out here.
Oliver looked to move towards goal, but changes his mind. He flips it off to McGoldrick. High press, but McGoldrick gets behind him, gives it to Meehan. Meehan makes a move. Meehan gets a shot saved by McMahon. And the rebound picked up by Picard. Picard will drop it off to Alver. Alver will get by his for defender. Drops it to Picard. Plenty of room in the middle. And had a straightforward shot ahead of him. And he makes no mistake. Another freshman scoring for Conard, this time Will Pickard. Great pass from Meehan to find him in all that room. Farmington losing track of Pickard. And of course the freshman, despite the relative inexperience, made no mistake.
Yeah, that was a good goal there. You know, the way Conard's been playing, holding the possession. I mean, there was kind of quick. Found him in the middle. And go finish it, but being down 6-1, Farmington's definitely got to get a little more energy going. They got to get some more spark in them, get more shots on net. Larkin, he's been good. Ruse was on, he's been good, but we got to see a little more from Farmington.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to get those shots with power on net if they're going to want to beat Doyle. They haven't been able to beat him pretty much at all. They had that one shot from Larkin early on, but since then there's been nothing from the Riverhawks offense. Good move from Stanball. And once again, it's wide. I think it was off the post, actually, as it goes out of bounds. Riverhawks will just pick it right back up.
Yeah, Charlie Doyle has been phenomenal in that net so far today. He has been a brick wall, not letting anything by him despite that one goal from Larkin. But after that, I mean, he's been having a world-class game.
Stanball with it on the right side. Farmington maybe looking at a different avenue of attack. Connor's closed down from the left as he has it poked off him, but picks it right back up. Stanball looking to shoot it. Rush shoot it, and he scores. Emerson Stanball. The offense the Riverhawks needed as the Eagle screeches here in Farmington.
Yeah, great goal there. Maybe that's something to help them get back into it, that is for sure. Get these sticks going, more shots on net. That was a great shot. Being down 4 here, let's see if they can minimize the deficit.
All by himself from the senior midfielder. Ran it in, beat 3-4 defenders, and his shot beats Doyle. And it's a 4-goal game. 6-2, the Red Wolves lead just before the halftime interval, as Larkin will win the face-off for the Riverhawks. They'll want to get another goal before halftime, and Larkin will look for it. He'll have a shot just over the bar.
He ripped that one.
And they're going to take a timeout. Conard with 17 seconds in this second half. Great movement from Farmington. They've won most of the face-offs so far today. Just can't do anything with the offense afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, we got to see more. I mean, they had been getting shots on, but I mean, as of late, the past couple minutes, maybe 5, I mean, they just look stale. I mean, either end right now, they're getting the offense going, but I mean, Conard has just been physical. They've been demanding, the way they've been battling. It's just rough for Farmington to get anything, even remotely on net. I mean, if you win the face-offs, it definitely helps you, but, you got to see more from Farmington's attack.
They're getting plenty of shots, especially Stanball and Ruzbassan, but just unfortunately for the Riverhawks, they cannot put them on frame, and Doyle's have a relatively easy day at the office right now compared to his compatriot McMahon.
Yeah, I mean, Doyle, we were talking about it earlier. He's been great in that net, even though as we were talking about it, Farmington went and scored one, but, I mean, it's he's been great in that net. Nothing has gone by him that much. I mean, compared to last week when they played Glastonbury, I mean, it was rough for him in net. But this week around, he's definitely stepped up to the plate, and he's delivering.
Young, phenomenal goalie for the Red Wolves. And he'll be around for a couple more seasons. He's only a sophomore, Doyle. So, right things to come for Conard. But Farmington will have the ball at the end of the timeout. 17 seconds left in this first half. If you're just joining us, Conard leading 6-2. It's 2 goals from McGoldrick. Alvord, Picard, Meehan, and Sir Sosmo each finding themselves a goal apiece. For the Riverhawks, it was Larkin and Stambaugh scoring. Behind the goal is Ruzbisson. Runs around, gives it to Stambaugh. Stambaugh will look to have a shot. He'll get his shot off. He'll get his goal. And just as we were talking about it during the timeout, they needed the shots on target. They get the shot on target, and Stambaugh has beaten Doyle, and this game's a 3-goal game.
Yeah, I mean, right before half, that is definitely what they needed. I mean, that is fantastic. A great goal there. I mean, like we were just saying, they were getting plenty of shots on net, but nothing was too accurate. Some were definitely very, very close, but that was a great goal there. And before the half, to make it a 3-goal game, we got a little game on ourselves here.
2 goals in quick succession for the Riverhawks, and more specifically Emerson Stambaugh. As we get ready for the face-off with just 6 seconds left in the half, Josh Larkin switching out his stick. And it's enough to win the face-off, but his shot way off target. But hey, gets him down there with hopefully a possible another shot on goal before the halftime. 1.4 seconds left for the Riverhawks. They'll have the ball beyond the goal.
But he did shoot it.
Nope, they're ruling it's Conard ball.
Wow.
So Conard will just launch it across the field on their own as the time expires. 6-3, your Red Wolves lead. A good performance from both sides. Conard's been dominant most of the game, but an exceptional end to that first half from the Riverhawks, as Conard leads 6-3 here in Farmington. And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the halftime.
I mean, come on. No. But I heard say just pick up the ball and shoot it. Yeah. It's kind of like a non-winner, Coach, to tell you the truth. I mean, I heard you coaching him. Yeah. Off the cage, Coach. Doesn't matter. Rules are 20 yards, high or to the side of the net. It's got to be on net. No, but you know what, Coach Condon? I heard he was giving me grace. He's like, "What, you kidding me? You're gonna call that?" Yeah. And I'm like, I heard the coach say what he said. Yeah, yeah. What side is that face? All right. How you doing? A little shade would be nice right now.
Welcome back during the halftime. We'll send it down to our sideline reporter, Leo Kabakov. Leo, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Charlie. Keys to the game for Conard. Never let the lead get to you. I mean, in March Madness, you can see it, this 8-9 game. We knew it was going to be a juicy, good matchup, and I think it's going to turn out to be a good one. 6-3 score game, and Conard needs to not let this lead get to them and not give it up. Try to come back from their CCC loss. Obviously not very happy about that, but they already are looking great in this game, and let's continue it for Conard and McGoldrick. Continue with the goals. I don't think Farmington can do anything about him, and the coach, Sarasmo, got to tell his son, the D3 commit, as Charlie and Zach said, needs to continue with the goals. I knew he was going to be a key player in this game, and already has a goal, and continue to help extend the lead for Conard, and mostly against the #1 Notre Dame. Still see what happens with that game. They will have to head to Notre Dame if that happens. If not, then it will be hosting Middletown. But we'll see how that game turns out. But whoever wins this has a chance to be playing the #1 team in the division. And for Farmington, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot you can do. Stop McGoldrick, Sosmo, and should be a good second half. 3-goal game, and looking forward to a good second half. And yeah.
Thank you, Leo. 6-3, the Red Wolves lead here in this 9-8 matchup. 2 goals from McGoldrick, and then 1 each from Alvar, Picard, Meehan, and Sir Sosmo gave the visitors the lead. For Farmington, it's 2 goals from Stambaugh and Larkin, keeping the hosts in this one. We'll step away shortly for the rest of this halftime. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You're watching WHCI. Welcome back to Farmington High School for the second half of this entertaining 9-8 matchup in the CIAC Class L playoffs. The Red Wolves leading 6-3, and Farmington got themselves right back into it before halftime. 2 goals from Emerson Stamball, and it's a 3-goal game heading into the second half. Is joining me on color commentary, Zach Lawrence. Zach, what have you seen from this game? What do you like from both sides?
I like the way they've been playing, especially on defense. I'm a big defensive guy, especially playing the long pole, but I love to see the way they are competing defensively, and I mean, can't forget about the offense, because the way Conard's been attacking is something else. But I mean, we have seen Farmington creeping back, and we are getting a close game here with a 3-score margin, so I'm definitely excited for the second half.
Yeah, as you saw, Ruzbasan shot saved by Doyle. And you see on that last position, we'll probably see it up here when Farmington have the ball. Conard's defense is very compact. Almost all of their defenders was all in about a 10-yard radius from each other, and just not giving Farmington any opportunities to get through on goal. But Conard has the ball now. They'll look to extend their lead early on in the second half. Let's pick hard with it at the top. He gives it to Alver. Alver gives it to McGoldrick. And Conard go back to their possession ring. Just pass it around. Just try to spread out that defense away from goal and have someone, either Sersosimo or Meehan, just run into a pocket in front of the keeper, pass it to him, and they get the goal. And you've seen it done once so far as a great catch from Sersosimo. And on the spin, he gets another fantastic shot. This time, couldn't put it on frame.
One-hand catch from Sersosimo, looking like Odell out there. I mean,
an absolutely fantastic goal that would have been. That's Sersosimo found the back of the net. Just count himself unlucky. It's behind the net is Alonzo. He gives it to Meehan. Meehan was thinking about a shot, chooses not to. He'll give it to Alver. He gives to McGoldrick. And back to behind the net. Running forward now. Gives it to McGoldrick. And he'll slow the game down. Nick Alonzo.
I didn't mean to do that to you there, but I mean, as we've been saying, the possession for Conard, all they've been doing is just holding the ball, and this is how they attack, and it's a good strategy that's been working for them this far. With the 6-4 lead. Fantastic
shot from McGoldrick, and he's got his third of the game early on in this second half. And the Red Wolves extend to a 7-3 lead.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
They're the way they held the ball in their possession. They definitely have time of possession on their side, and the way they attack is something else. I mean, they hold the ball, pass, and then when they see the shot open up enough, or that the shooting lane's clear, they'll take it, and they've been doing it this game. And I mean, fabulous goal from McGoldrick, and he's got himself a hat trick.
It's not just this game they do it. You saw it a lot against Glastonbury on Thursday. They did lose that game, but it's all about the possession. They use the time. They take their time. They're very patient with the ball, just passing around before they find that open gap to go towards goal. And when they find that gap, there's very little that can stop them. Has Sersosimo running towards goal now. Looks to go around the net, chooses not to. He'll stop short and give it to Meehan. Meehan out well wide.
And here we go again. Calm, but they know when to strike with paralysis. And I mean, I love the way the offense has been playing this game. Last week they definitely looked flat. I mean, I think we need to see Farmington play a little more aggressive defensively. I mean, we've seen it early on in this game, but we need to see more bodies.
Goldrick beats the man, gives it to
there.
Good hit. Alonzo still has it. Gives it to Meehan. And Conard can have the ability to just take their time. They've got the 4-goal lead as McGoldrick in well open space, and McGoldrick will find the back of the net again.
That was a nasty toe drag and the finish. I mean, what a goal there from McGoldrick. 4 goals? My gosh.
4 goals on the day from Tor McGoldrick, accounting for half of his team's goals. And it looks like he can't stop the Conard Red Wolves. They've got going once again early on this second half. 2 goals on the bounce, both scored by Tor McGoldrick, and Farmington has had nothing in the attacking half so far. And that's where they need to get going. They can't just rely on Rubizan and Stanball. Larkin's had a goal, but he's a long stick. It's difficult to control your shot with the longer stick, so other people need to get going for the Riverhawks if they want to take this game and win it and move on to the next round. As they move forward now with Moravicek. Behind the goal now, was looking for Rubizan, but picked off by Holden Smith. And Rubizan is relentless against Smith, as Smith finally takes it across half field. He gives it to his teammate, Graham Egan.
You mentioned Conard has the playoff experience. I mean, we do know that Farmington is very heavy with their seniors, so hopefully that can come and help them. But, I mean, right now I think that playoff experience is definitely helping them out big time right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Conard will look to slow down the game once again. Meehan has him top of your screen.
I think they're in this point of the game, especially being down, 5. They definitely, that defense, they can't just let them do what they want to do. You have to decipher what the offense is going to do. You got to get on them, stick, poke, maybe get a couple hits. I think they're playing a little too far off. I would love to see the defense get more on. You don't want to see him play too far out, but I think at this point of the game, you definitely just want to get anything you can from your defense.
Meehan running towards goal, makes a couple men miss. He gets his shot off, but it's deflected. Deflected high. Conard keeps the ball. Brought back in by Sersasano. And whistle will go.
He just ran through the crease. It's my ball.
Looks like it's a foul against the Red Wolves.
That's what he said.
And Farmington not able to do anything with the free possession they have, and it's right back into the stick of the Red Wolves. Liam Alver on the right side looks to slow it down. Gives it to Sersasano. Sersasano behind the net. Definitely not rushing it, and they don't need to. They can take their time. Conard up 5 goals. 6 minutes left here in the third. McGoldrick. Alver. Goes back behind the goal. Sersasano. Sersasano making a run towards goal. Chooses not to. Meehan. Meehan making some moves. Drops back, goes in again. Good defense, unable to get by him. Deflected pass, finds Alonso. I think without that deflection, that ball sails over and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I was about to say, just very unlucky for the D-midi there. I mean, he was in the right position. He could have intercepted it, but I mean, it definitely helped out the Conard Red Wolves there for the goal, that is for sure.
It's a deflected pass, allowing for Nick Alonso to catch it in plenty of space and easily put it past Tyler McMahon. And the Red Wolves are starting to run away with this game. 9-3 now, as the face-off is won once again by the Red Wolves. Dropped by Picard and picked up by Larkin, and Picard will trip him from behind. Flag is thrown. Larkin will pick it right back up. Larkin's got room to run. He's got speed and has a great shot. Narrowly misses Doyle's goal.
I mean, as much as their offense is running through Rubizan and their other attackers, I mean, I think they just got to rely on the back of Larkin. I mean, Josh Larkin is something else, man.
Larkin tripped up from behind after grabbing it off Picard, but takes advantage of the advantage played, picks it up, and almost gets a goal himself. So Picard will sit out, and Conard will have to defend 5v6. And as I was saying, very compact defense. Spread out a little bit here, but they're down a man, so can't expect much from it. Ruzbasan will have the shot saved by Doyle. And he quickly gets it out to Nani Okara. Conard can break with it. Down a man still. Meehan. Will slow down the attack, slow down this game. McGoldrick behind the net.
And as you mentioned, the way their defense is compact, I think that's what's helping Conard big time this game a lot. I mean, obviously their offense is a big emphasis, but
McGoldrick by both his defenders, and that's 5 for Torin McGoldrick. Exceptional from McGoldrick. Was double teamed right next to the sideline, gets by both of them, and places his shot perfectly beneath McMahon, and Conard have a 7-goal lead with 4 minutes left in the third. It was a similar but opposite scoreline against Glastonbury, down 10-3, and now they're up 10-3 in the first round of this CIAC matchup.
Oh yeah, and before that great goal that we just seen from McGoldrick with his 5th, I mean, as I was saying, that you were talking about, emphasizing the way their defense is playing really, not tight, but they are, playing kind of close-knit, and the way their rotations are, they aren't really sticking on one guy. If one guy goes too far to the right or left, they're passing him off to the other guy. I mean, it's fantastic seeing the way the rotations are, and, I mean, their sticks are active, but this offense, I think it's the star of the show, as if, even though their defense is good, but my goodness. And
you did mention Jordan Lawson out, and they definitely missed him against Glastonbury. Not as much today. Torin McGoldrick has certainly put the Red Wolves on his back and has been absolutely fantastic for Conard as they lead 10-3 early on, or late on in this third quarter. And it's Farmington's pressing hard. They're defending high up. They're pressing guys. They had 2 guys on McGoldrick. He's right next to the end line. So far from goal. And usually in that situation, you're not expecting McGoldrick to get through. And he does with relative ease and has almost a free shot on McMahon's net. And he makes no mistake of it.
No, I mean, like you said, he is making it look easy out there. I mean, his skill moves, I mean, the dekes, the toe drag, spin moves, I mean, it's all on par today, and he is definitely becoming the star for the Red Wolves, especially this postseason, being down Jordan Lawson. But yeah, he's something to watch.
So refs call holding against Conard on the face-off, so Farmington will pick up the ball. It's Stamball. He'll lay it off. It's Ruzbasan. Ruzbasan looking for a shot. Unable to find one. Goes across to Pickett. And Pickett's shot goes wide. Doyle thinks it's Conard's ball, and the referee agrees. Oh, good shot from Pickett. A lot of power on it. But it looks like Farmington is prioritizing power over accuracy right now. As Doyle hasn't had to do much today, and Farmington's only got 3 goals.
Yeah, we've been talking about how good of a goalie he's been today, and even though he's so young, he's still got many years to grow. But I mean, last week obviously wasn't the best day for him, but to come around this time, and back it up and show that you're a dominant goalie, I mean, it's a great show for him.
Osmo behind the net. He'll give it to Meehan. Gives it to Jackson Lewis, the sophomore. He's in for this play. He gives it to Alonzo. McGoldrick. Alver. Back to Sershasa behind the goal. And once again, Conard will just look to rotate this ball.
Yeah, Farmington, you don't want them sticking as far out as, you know, the Conard attackmen are, but you want to definitely press more higher. You know, the way right now Alex Coates is, you know, I mean, we want to see, you know, more of these defensemen get out there, poke, stick. You don't want them to just decipher what's going to happen.
Meehan running in, fakes a shot, gets on a second, buries it, far post. Great shot from Brady Meehan. That's his second of the game. And it is all Red Wolves. 11-3. 5 goals in this third quarter alone. And Farmington has no answer for the Red Wolves.
Yeah, I mean, again, you can't let them come at you. You have to go at them. And right now, Farmington, I mean, they've been good offensively, you know, somewhat. You know, right now they've just been stale after halftime. But, you know, that defense, they're playing back. You know, we want to see them get up more, apply more pressure, especially being down all the points. But you got to change the tide of the game. And, you know, Larkin maybe could get a little momentum going for Farmington. But, again, you got to see more pressure from this defense.
Yeah, so another fault on the face-off this time by Farmington. Beyond the goal, Alvarez it. We got 14 minutes left in this game between the two quarters, and Conard's already at the score they were at last time these two teams met, and Farmington is nowhere close.
Yeah, it's 14-11, and they are getting their get-back in blood, that is for sure.
Meehan with the ball. It's by one defender. Tries to slow down the attack. Pulls out of it. Liam Alver. Alver looks to run in. Spin move past one defender. Tries to dump it off to McGoldrick, but couldn't catch it. And almost picked up by Lewis, but he's knocked hard off of it. And Farmington coming off on a quick counter. Ruzbison has a shot. Ruzbison shoots wide. Doyle keeps it from going out of play. And now Conard is right back on the attack. McGoldrick.
Yeah, that last defensive sequence from Farmington was good. You know, you want to see them try to be more physical. They were being dominant early on, definitely on the defensive side of things. But
great pass. Alver scores again. And no signs of slowing down for the Red Wolves. 12-3. They've scored 6 straight in this third quarter alone. The Red Wolves absolutely all over the Riverhawks.
Yeah, I mean, if we were seeing a close game, you know, before half, but at halftime, Coach Orsosimo, you know, he lit a fire underneath these guys, and my goodness.
I don't know what Coach Orsosimo told his players at halftime, but it certainly is working. Farmington have not even had a sniff of the goal, and it's been all Red Wolves this third quarter. 12-3, Alver gets his second as Larkin wins the face-off, and now Farmington goes forward. Larkin has a shot. Larkin shoots it wide. Larkin goes down.
Maybe a cramp there.
Definitely a sign of concern for the Riverhawks. Larkin's been one of their best players so far. He's been very good as a long stick midfielder. He has one of their goals. He's been absolutely phenomenal. Could have had a couple more if he just finds shots on target, but unable to do so as another one goes blazing wide.
Yeah, I like the way early on, the way Farmington was attacking, especially with Larkin and Roos was on. You know, they definitely had something going, but you know, that Conard defense stepped up big time, and you know, we love to see that, especially after falling last week to so many. You know, Farmington, they also took a loss last week as well, but you know, they are trying to bounce back. An unfortunate way the game's going for them here, but you know, Larkin, you know, he's been a star for a show for Farmington. You know, I would have loved to see him more offensively, especially with that long pole, but
that's fantastic from the Red Wolves. 12-3 they lead. 1 minute left here in this third quarter. Larkin still down injured. I think it might be more than just a cramp. He was getting his leg stretched out by some of his teammates, but the trainers on and heavily attending to the long stick midfielder.
Yeah, we hope he's all right.
Our best wishes to the senior midfielder from Farmington as he's able to get up on his own power. And it looks like he'll walk off on his own power.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. You know, I mean, if they were going to find a way back in this game, I think it was going to be on the backs of Larkin.
So just checking in, if Conard wins this game, we were looking at who they'd play. It's either at Notre Dame in West Haven or home versus Middletown. That game has recently finished. Notre Dame West Haven winning 22-1 over the Blue Dragons. So the winner of this one will definitely have a long trip ahead of them. And it does look like it's the Conard Red Wolves as Ruz Bazan has his shot. Looks like it was deflected before he could even get it off. And Conard are going back on offense. Nadia Carr bringing it across midfield. Nadia Carr running towards goal, still with pace. Gives it to Alver. Behind the goal is Picard. Gives it back to Alver. Alver taking his time as McGoldrick joins the offense.
And 20 seconds left here. Maybe we'll see another shot, but we'll probably just run it out. I mean, you never know, though.
McGoldrick running in with it. McGoldrick wants more. He won't get it. Saved by McMahon, but Alver wants more, and Alver will get it. Liam Alver, that's his third goal of the day. And Conard still relentless against his Farmington Riverhawks defense. 13-3. 7 goals in this third quarter alone.
9 seconds.
Yeah, this third quarter alone, pretty much sealed the deal. I mean, it's been a good game so far. We love the way they've been battling, but, you know, we got to see a little more fight from Farmington's attack. I mean, they've been trying it all. Before the half, they were making it a close game. You know, we love to see that they had a little fire underneath them and changing the momentum and making it a close game, but after halftime, it's been all Conard.
Big scuffle near midfield as the clock starts to run down. Whistle does blow. Foul against Farmington. Does Conard try to get one in his last 4 seconds? Nadia Cara passes it forwards. Looks like they want it, but can't. So Shasmo can't field it cleanly as the horn goes. 13-3. We end the third quarter. And Zach, I know your high school lacrosse team faced many situations like this. What does this do for the morale of a team?
I mean, my year when we played, we took some losses, quite a bit. But, you know, I think it definitely builds you as a team, and especially with Farmington. I mean, they have tons of seniors, but their team is very young. So it's definitely good to build that chemistry, you know, get going ready for next year. No, hey, we made it to this point, and we can battle and make it again, but go even farther. I mean, it's been a great run for Farmington, but Conard came out hungry, especially after their loss last week. And, you know, every time coming after a loss, you always get that energy of, all right, we're in it. We can't go out without a fight. And Conard came in fighting and clawing, and you love to see it.
Yeah, 13-3 is the score here at the end of the third quarter. We'll take a quick break here on WHCI. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Conard Lacrosse. We're back on WHCI for the beginning of this fourth quarter. The CIAC Class L playoff match. It's the 9-8 game. Conard absolutely destroying Farmington 13-3. And with that last goal from Alver, this is the most goals Farmington has conceded in one game this season.
Yeah, that is something. I mean, we've been noticing, and especially we've seen it before the half, of how physical Farmington was. And I don't know what it was, but I mean, they got tired or something happened. They lost morale, but that defense looked tough, and we know that, you know, letting up 13 points is not what they do, but, you know, Conard, they came in ready.
Yeah, they don't give up 13 often, let alone double digits. This is the 5th time a team has scored 10 or more goals against Farmington, and Conard's 2 of those teams. As they look to stay on the attack. It's Sosimo. Sosimo still looking for it. Goes across to Meehan. And Meehan's pass too high for Sosimo, and Farmington will go across with it. Looks to pull something back. It's knocked out of his stick. So with it, he's able to pick it back up. Farmington with the ball. Ethan Carrier. Farmington throwing some of their young lads on the pitch now as Carrier's pass goes over the head of Emerson Stumbaugh. Stumbaugh looking to slow it down, but he's pressed though by Picard. Behind the goal, it's Pickett. Pickett looking for Carrier, but it's knocked down on its way by Egan. Scrum around the ball.
Give it to White.
Whistle blows against Conard, so Farmington will pick it up.
Hurry up.
And it's Ruzbasan to pick it up for the Riverhawks. Ruzbasan, definitely one of the better players for for Farmington so far, as he unleashes another shot, but well off target from the senior. And this is not a great way to go out your senior year. 13-3, down 10, losing by 10 on your own turf. Really sucks. As another goal comes in for Farmington. Maybe ignite something. It's Cole Roskowski.
You know, I mean, Rubazan and Larkin, they couldn't do it all themselves, and we see in this Conard defense, you know, just absolutely press, and I mean, no one really can help these guys out there. I mean, it's a good goal there too, you know, at the end, but we haven't seen much help from these other Farmington guys on attack besides Larkin and Rubazan.
Oh yeah, and like I was saying, it's you hate to go out like this. My senior year, we went out overtime loss as just Stumbaugh pile drives through Nadia Kara, and Nadia Kara goes get back, goes after the completely wrong guy. That wasn't even Stumbaugh I knocked down. Went after Ethan Carrier, the freshman, but deemed clean by the referees, and Conard will go back onto attack. And across Smith, the long stick, the defender. Smith shoots. Tries to bounce it. Too much power on it as it bounces over the net. Holden Smith going on adventure, bringing it across midfield and getting a shot.
Yeah, good shot there from the long pole. Thought he was about to rip that one in there. He almost made it.
Picard gets past his defender. Great move from Picard. Pulls out from the attack. He gives it to McGoldrick. McGoldrick looking for a shot, but has it knocked out of his stick. Will Farmington pick up the ball once again. McMahon almost getting himself into trouble. Was able to get it out of him. Gives it to Gavin.
I mean, look, even late, they're still pressing very high. I mean, look at this.
McMahon getting all the way across, giving it to Pickett. Pickett with space to run. Tried to find Campagnano. Unable to do so. Conard picks it up, but he's pushed out of bounds.
Egan got sandwiched there, but I mean, even late, this Conard defense is pressing very high. I mean, you don't really see much like that, especially being up so high, but they are saying we are going to be the dominant ball club throughout all 4.
Oh, definitely not. As timeout taken here with 8.5 left to go in the 4th quarter. It's been all Red Wolves so far. Great performances from both sides, especially Torrin McGoldrick's been the man to watch for Conard. You know, Farmington haven't been able to shut him down. Liam Alver as well, he's gotten 3 goals. A couple freshmen scoring, Picard and Alonzo each got 1. Means got 2 for himself. And personally for me, love to see it.
Oh, definitely.
Red Wolves Lacrosse is presented by WHCI. From the opening face-off through the final horn of the season, community involvement helps sustain WHCI's ability to document the moments, traditions, and stories that define local lacrosse. As we prepare to come back from the timeout, what's the strategy for Conard? You're up 9. There's about 9 minutes left in this match one. Do you just hold out and just defend, or do you keep pressing high and try to just build this lead as much as you can?
I mean, personally, I would just, when I got the ball, just, toss around the pitch, as we've seen them do. But, I mean, they are still pressing very high. I think, personally, they're going to stick with that throughout the rest of this game because they want that revenge on.
Whistle back into play. Ruzbison, a great pass to find Campagnano. So Farmington finding some late energy here. Still down 8, 13-5, as the senior midfielder gets his goal. All the goals so far from Farmington scored by senior midfielders.
Yeah, and we were saying that could come to help them somewhat, but I mean, hasn't really done too much of a benefit thus far. I mean, I think that playoff experience, as you mentioned, is very, very vital.
Stanball looking to build back on that goal, but his shot just wide. Quick attack from the face-off after the goal. Conard will definitely take their time with it. Clock does not run. It is out of play, so not really wasting time by doing the slow jog, but just let everyone catch their breath. We'll give it to Doyle. And if you're Farmington, you gotta hold your heads up high. It's been a great performance and certainly a great season for the Riverhawks in general. As Picard comes back down, gives it to Mian. Sersasimo running towards goal. Chooses to run behind instead. He'll slow it down. Was looking for a pass in. Was specifically looking for Mangini. Couldn't get it to him. Sersasimo goes himself. Dow gives it to Mangini. And Mangini pulls out of the attack. He'll give it to Lewis.
Can you believe who's back out there? Joshua Larkin, after getting, we don't know what happened. Could have been a cramp, but definitely went down with an injury, and he's already back out there.
Yeah.
But being down so much, I mean, he's definitely just trying to play for pride at this moment.
I mean, why not? It is his last season for Larkin. He's one of the seniors here at Farmington, as Meehan spins shot, but saved by McMahon. Good save from McMahon. As we approach the last 7 minutes of this game. Trying to play it forward. Has it knocked out. Picked right back up by Dylan Shea, but he'll be pushed out of bounds. And it's Conard ball. Conard to slow it down. It's Alver. Goes behind the goal to Sersasimo. Sersasimo running towards goal. Goes around it. Finds a pass. He gives it to Lewis. Lewis will go to Picard. Picard will just run into the corner and a run clock. Now picks up his speed. Looking for a pass inside, but couldn't get it to Alver. And Lewis keeps it from going across midfield. He'll give it to Alver. Alver gets it by his defender. Finds Lewis.
Yeah. They're definitely trying to get something going, but I mean, I think they're just definitely chewing clock at this moment, but you know if an opportunity arises, they're going to take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Approach the final 6 minutes of this one here in Farmington. It's been all Conard all game. Farmington led 1-0 early on through a long stick goal from Josh Larkin, but since then, Conard, it's been all Red Wolves. As whistle goes against Conard, so Farmington will get the ball back once again. And going forward with it will be Campagnano. He's got a goal already. Might look for a second, but is forced away from net.
Farmington started off good, you know. Definitely started off hot. They just lost, you know, their rhythm and their mojo. It's just this, but this defense has been suffocating, and you know, especially offensively, the way Conard's been attacking. You know, they've been burying shots and leaving the goalie for dead. But you know, it's just. I mean, Farmington, they were battling before the end of halftime, and we've seen them start to come back. But
long shot comes in. Mangini getting the shot, but it was saved and kept alive by Meehan. Meehan still looking for options behind the net. Meehan wants a pass. He'll give it to Sersasimo. Conard definitely slowing it down. They have no rush. They're not down. Quite the opposite. Up 8. Sersasimo shoots. Save off the post and picked up by Liam Alver. The Goldrick's also back in on offense. One of Conard's best players so far, certainly. As Alfred running in, Alver shoots, Alver scores. 4 goals for Liam Alver. 14 for the Red Wolves. And that's officially the most in one game Farmington conceded. It's more than they allowed to Sellington. They allowed 13 in that one. It's more than the 11 they allowed earlier this season to Conard. It's more than the 10 they gave up to Summers. It's more than the 11 they gave up to Wethersfield in the CCCs. No team has scored more goals against the Riverhawks in one game than these Conard Red Wolves. And what a better time to do it than in the CIAC playoffs.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, these boys came out to play, and I mean, we've seen all year definitely how strong this defense has been for Farmington, but I mean, this Conard offense is just on fire. I mean, they did look a little stale last week, but this week they came in with the intentions to definitely stop their opponent, and they did.
Yeah, they wanted to get back from that loss earlier in the season. They're coming off of a loss to Glastonbury. They certainly had a bad taste in their mouth coming here, and they have found beautiful rhythm. Farmington on the attack. Larkin gets a spin, gets a shot. A lot of power on that shot. Good save from Doyle. Ball still on the ground. Goes out of bounds, Farmington ball.
You know, I mean, we've been talking about how this Conard defense is playing tight, and you see, like, they get guys coming to help them. You know, we see some double teams. We see, you know, guys getting bodies and helping each other out. And, you know, for Farmington, we've seen them, you know, play strong physically and, you know, press and get the stick. And
good spin move from Gianni Chef Moda. Drops Larkin to the ground. He does have the ball knocked off him, and Farmington will go back on the attack. Ellis Pickett was looking for Landon Carrier, but just couldn't find him. It rolls out of bounds, and once again, it's Conard ball with just under 3 minutes to go in this game. 14-5, and there's no better performance from the Red Wolves today. can't ask for much more if you're Coach Sersasimo.
Nah, definitely not. And to back what I was saying before that nasty spin move, just we haven't seen Farmington, help each other out defensively. We've seen them definitely rotating, but we haven't seen two guys getting on one, helping each other out. Bodies, they've been definitely physical, but they got to help each other out. And there's a lot of singles, man-on-man type situations, and it's not helping them defensively for sure, because Conard is all over him with the one-on-one situations.
Another timeout here by Conard, and Sersasimo is a name we've been saying all game long. I'm pretty sure Brady's played almost the entire game. His dad, Matthew, is one of the coaches here, the head coach here at Conard. Brady Sersasimo, a phenomenal player. He's going to Western New England next season to play lacrosse. He's committed. He'll be a Golden Bear in the fall, Division III school. So high hopes for the Sersasimos. Congratulations to Brady.
Big congrats.
D3 lacrosse is very serious. I've seen some Division III lacrosse games. Very, very good game. Liam Alver also committing. He'll stay in Connecticut. He'll be at University of Hartford to play lacrosse. Oh, definitely wish both of them well in their adventures post high school.
Most definitely.
I believe both those teams are in the CCC conference. So we'll love to see it. Maybe they might play each other, Western New England and UHart. I believe they are in the same athletic conference. A reunion of sorts in the fall for the two teammates. As we
exciting.
Get ready to go back underway from Farmington High School. 2.5 left in this one. John Sapia getting his first touches on the ball. He gives it to Meehan. Meehan makes gets by a defender, but he'll slow down the attack. He goes to Sersasimo. Sersasimo looking for options. Still unrelenting from the Red Wolves. Sersasimo now getting double press, gets by one. Oh, that was McMahon out of goal. Sersasimo saw it and decided to have a shot. Yeah, fortunately for Farmington and McMahon, it was off target.
Yeah, the D-Midi playing a little goal there.
McMahon's going back out of his crease, was trying to defend back behind his goal again. Pass too high from McGoldrick, and now Pickett looking to counter, but unable to pick it up. Whacks it out of McGoldrick's stick. Referee wanted the foul. McGoldrick's slow to get up. As Farmington attack carrier. Good save by Doyle. A phenomenal goal. He's been great all game. Definitely maintaining this low score. Whistle blows. So it'll be back to Farmington ball. Ruzbisson to grab it on the left side.
For Conard, we know they got their couple commits for lacrosse, but we got to talk about Justin Naniakara, who committed. Oh, good goal there
from Ruzbisson.
But yeah, Naniakara committed to play football at Endicott, so we definitely wish him, tons of luck. We know that football can somewhat translate to the lacrosse game. And, that's what I did. So it's definitely a big thing for sure for him to make it to that school and go play some ball.
And there goes the Hawks screech. Much to our producers. Anthony's loving the Hawks screech. Every time they score, he gets a kick out of it. And Ruzbisson finally gets his goal. He's had shots all the game, but that's his first goal of the game. And dare I say, too little, too late.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm shocked because he was putting up a lot of shots. And like you were saying, I'm kind of shocked too. It came this late because he was their focal point of their offense, especially always tacking on the left. We seen Larkin be a focal point of their offense too with the long pole, but. We haven't seen many other guys for Farmington really step up to take that that leadership role in the attack. But I mean, Rasmussen is definitely a very, very good attacker.
Great fight on the face-off was won by Stumbaugh. Another shot from Larkin as we cross into the final 50 seconds of this one. Brought back into play. Farmington going all out now. They'll score a couple more. He does it again. It's Larkin's second. The long stick midfielder, Joshua Larkin, has now scored twice now in this game.
Yeah, Larkin, man. I mean, the long pole. I mean, we were saying him and Rasmussen, they are two stars of their offense, but I mean, their defense, I think, is just what held them back today. That is, for sure.
Defense definitely did hurt them a little bit. A lot of it in that third quarter, allowing Conard to score 7 goals in the third quarter alone as Farmington on the attack again. Stanball saved by Doyle. Picked up by the Conard defense. Big hit from Campagnano. Fight there between... Be a hold against Conard. And Seamus Egan, not a big fan of that call. Judged to a hold, Rusbasan. Farmington go across once again on sack. Larkin goes back to Rusbasan. Back to Larkin. Larkin wanted a shot, chooses not to, has the shot saved by Doyle. 10 seconds left, and I'd say safe to say this one foregone conclusion. 14-7.
Great
the
game.
Red Wolves take the game. And that is the end of this one here. CIAC's first round game between the Conard Red Wolves and Farmington Riverhawks. The Red Wolves defeat the Riverhawks 14-7. Dominant performances from Liam Alver and Tor McGoldrick. 4 and 5 goals each. 2 goals from Brady Meehan, and then a goal each from William Pickard, Nicholas Alonso, and Brady Sersasimo. Score combining for the 14. For Farmington, 2 goals each from Josh Larkin, the long stick midfielder, and Emerson Stanball, and then a goal apiece for Michael Campagnano, Cole Roskowski, and Logan Rusbasan, making this game look a lot closer than it might have been. For the Red Wolves, they'll head to West Haven. Notre Dame West Haven defeating the Middletown Blue Dragons 22-1 earlier today. So that is where they're headed for their second round matchup. The number 1 seed absolutely dominated their performance from both Conard and Notre Dame. So that'll be a fun one to watch. That game is on Saturday at 3 p.m. So
Yeah,
if we are there,
definitely
tune into that one. It'll be one to watch. As for Farmington, they still remain without a tournament win since 2023. It's 3 consecutive years losing in the first round for the Riverhawks. They'll go at it again next year. That is all we have today from...
Definitely, next week, or shall I say this Saturday, it's going to be a tough matchup for them against Notre Dame, New Haven. As they say with Mountain Mama playing in the background, they got a mountain to climb with facing New Haven. So New Haven, definitely. So it's going to be a tough test for Conard, but we're excited to see that game.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to get you in on that action if we're there. But it is a great performance from Conard. We'll take a short break here for WHCI. Don't go anywhere don't miss our post-game show. We'll be right back here on WHCI.
No, you know why? I didn't have it zipped, so now the YOLO is like, if anyone can just take the... You're texting me in that school. There we go. All right. I didn't zip the top, so this is what happened when I was going down the ladders. Welcome.
Back on WHCI, our sideline reporter Leo Kabakov has goalkeeper Charles Doyle and coach Shasmo for interviews. Leo?
Thanks, Charlie. Leo Kapgoff here with Charlie Doyle. First off, a lot of attention here. CBS Dan Booth is here. You're predicted to win this game by CT Insider. Anything from the attention, and I know you'll get more playing Notre Dame after this won 22-1. So just, does that get to you guys or no?
I mean, it's just the next game mentality. I mean, my coach says first 24 hours are to celebrate with your team, with your teammates. But then after that, it's next game. And although I bet we all take pride in this great win because we've been really working towards it, it's the next game. And frankly, I'm looking forward to it.
With Notre Dame, what are you going to do this week leading up to Saturday? I know Farmington, a lot of your players cannot stop, but what are you going to do this week to kind of just prepare for Notre Dame?
Notre Dame's going to be a tough team, but we intend to compete in practice. We intend to go hard 100% every single rep, get the mental reps, but most importantly, just support each other as a team. If everyone does their part, puts in the effort, makes sure all their surroundings are positive, I bet we can definitely pull off a big win.
Just something you want to work on going into next game.
I mean, something I want to work on going into next game. Really just communication. Communication is key. That goes with sports, pretty much everything. So if we communicate as a defense, communicate as an offense, and always hold each other accountable, then we can definitely do great things out there.
Thank you so much. Great game.
Leo now with Coach Sersosimo after a great win. Leo?
Thanks, Charlie, here with Coach Sersosimo. Kind of just what I asked Charlie down there. More attention will be coming after a 22-1 win Notre Dame just had today. We just found that out. On Saturday, what are you going to be doing with your team leading up to this?
Notre Dame's a very good team, and we're going to have to prepare very hard, very well in the next 2 days. We want to go home and enjoy this victory because it's hard to win playoff lacrosse. But now knowing when we wake up in the morning that who our opponent is and knowing that it's Notre Dame West Haven, we're going to have to use the next 2 days and the next 48 hours to really make sure that we prepare ourselves very thoroughly.
So I know we were talking about up there. Just wondering what you said at halftime, kind of just to extend the lead, even because you know that you can never give up a lead. And what did you kind of say there?
To be honest with you, all we talked about was just the adjustments that we wanted to make. Things that were going well, we wanted to continue. Things that we need to make slight tweaks to, we wanted to make those tweaks at halftime. We got those adjustments made. The kids went out and executed them flawlessly in the third quarter.
And then so just some players that you think are going to stand out in your next game that kind of just going to work on this week with them.
Yeah, we just, our senior class has really been our backbone all season long. We don't have a lot of them, but they're very strong in terms of their connection with one another. And the younger kids on the team feed off those seniors. So I would say our seniors heading into this next game and heading to the next 2 days of preparation is going to be really key for us.
Thanks so much, Coach Sersosimo, Leo Kabakov here. Send back to you, Charlie and Zach.
There from the Red Wolves, great coaching from Sersosimo as the Red Wolves advance 14-7 winners over the Riverhawks. Their attack led by Liam Alver, Tor McGoldrick. Great goalkeeping from Charlie Doyle and exceptional defending from Egan and Holden Smith. That's all for us today at WHCI. Next up for Conard, Notre Dame West Haven on Saturday. Thank you for joining us here on WHCI, Farmington High School. From everyone here, Zach Lawrence, Leo Kabakov, Eric Clausen, David Petrella, and Anthony Altserano, I'm Charlie Hall. Have a good night.
David. Oh yeah, you're good. Good, right? Yeah.